完了 ，barbecue。
Is this it? This year's Valentine's Day is so quiet. I haven't gotten a single order yet. What am I going to do with all these flowers? Oh my gosh, I'm totally screwed.
舔狗经济终于灭绝了。
Has the simp economy finally gone extinct? In past Valentine's Days, the internet was buzzing with people asking how to give gifts or send red envelopes. But this year, not only is no one asking, I can't even find a single Valentine's Day ad. When someone suggests giving a gift, the comment sections are overflowing with, buy it for yourself vibes. One netizen said, if I send him 520 yuan, I'd probably get called a hopeless simp. But if I spend 5,000 yuan treating my buddies to barbecue, they'll call me Godfather. Another person chimed in, give me a 100 yuan pack of cigarettes, and I'll look like a king in front of others. Give someone a 100 yuan gift, and they'll recoil like it's poison. Valentine's Day feels like it's already dead to me. Can we just celebrate April Fool's Day early instead? These signs all point to one thing. After years of being human ATMs, guys are finally waking up. Instead of pouring money into girls, they're spending it on themselves first. Take a game like Black Myth. Wukong, it sold 28 million copies, pulling in 9 billion renminbi. And even its Luckin Coffee collab merchandise sold out in seconds. Brands like Mutai, fishing gear, Arc'teryx, cars and tech gadgets. Which one isn't being propped up by men? Even the e-commerce market, long dominated by women, has been overtaken by men. According to 2024 e-commerce data, men outspent women across all product categories in 2023. Last year's Double 11 showed men budgeting 4,805 yuan, topping women's 4,307.8 yuan. People used to joke that spending power ranked like this. Women, kids, the elderly, dogs, men. Now, who'd dare say men's spending is less than a dog's? I'd be the first to object. Times have changed. The simp economy can't hold on any longer. More and more men are realizing that money should be spent finding a partner to share life's highs and lows, not wasted on someone who acts like royalty only to leave you with nothing in the end. What do you think?
据说因为舔狗经济的崩。
Rumor has it that with the collapse of the simp economy, women's overdue debts have spiked 20-fold. Without boyfriends to help pay their bills, a lot of women are falling behind. Now, tons of people, men and women alike, are racking up debt buying bags, phones, or going on trips. The number of deadbeats has climbed to over 8 million. Today's Valentine's Day, and yet the internet's still dead quiet. Is it that love is gone, or are the simps just extinct?
今年的情人节好冷清啊。
This year's Valentine's Day feels so bleak. Have you noticed? In past years, the streets were flooded with flower and chocolate ads, and businesses were buzzing with excitement. But this year, it's eerily quiet. Why's that? First, let's talk about the economy. Things aren't great right now. Money's hard to come by, and everyone's tightening their belts. Before, on Valentine's Day, guys would buy expensive gifts for girls, and girls would feel obliged to return the favor. That back and forth cost a fortune. But now, people are spending smarter. Flowers. Pretty but impractical, expensive and wilted in days. Better to save up for a few bags of rice or some meat, real, tangible stuff. Businesses have noticed, too. Pricey items don't sell and discounts kill profits, so they've just stopped bothering. The Valentine's Day vibe has naturally faded. And look at young people today, they're getting wiser. Valentine's Day used to be hyped up by merchants as this ultra-romantic must-do. Like you're a failure at love if you don't splurge. But today's youth aren't falling for it. They see through the scam. It's just businesses trying to drain their wallets. Now, young people care more about self-worth and personal life. Guys don't want to be guilt-tripped into simping anymore.
果然是现在经济下滑。
Sure enough, with the economy slowing down and markets tanking globally, the way couples express love has changed too. Valentine's Day used to be non-stop. Money transfers, flowers, and dates flooding the feeds from morning till night. Now, my friend's circle is dead silent. Nothing. Not even a single rose in sight.
现在是8月14号晚上的7点半啊。
It's 7:30 p.m. on August 14th, and I'm at Yau Ma Tei Wharf. I originally thought I was pretty pathetic, all alone by myself, but then I took a look at the merchants here at the wharf and realized they got it even worse than me. Let me show you. I was already feeling pretty empty inside, but seeing these merchants made me think they're even more empty than I am. Basically, there's hardly anyone around, not even 1 or 2 tables. The 2 shops in front have just shut down completely. Then I looked at Changsha's nightlife Snack King, sparse, only 8 tables. Oh my gosh, it's really just empty, empty, empty. And then at our place, sure, there are still a few people, but it's sparse too, just a handful of tables. My mood instantly lifted. I feel like I've had a fulfilling and meaningful Valentine's Day. Wishing everyone a happy Valentine's Day.
把我开心坏了，舔狗要灭绝了。
Is dying out. It's almost February 14th, and around this time in past years, guys would be sliding into my DMs asking how to send gifts or red envelopes. But this year, almost no one's asking. Instead, they're asking how to introduce themselves or how to flirt. For the past 5 years, I've been posting videos every Valentine's Day, urging people not to turn it into simp day, and now it's finally paid off. Guys are waking up at last. The era of equal relationships is finally on its way. Keep it up, brothers.
最近有刷到情人节的广告吗？反正我是一条都没有刷。
Have you seen any Valentine's Day ads lately? I've come across exactly one. Compared to last year, this Valentine's Day feels incredibly quiet. Around this time last year, there were still plenty of bold merchants making a racket, starting their marketing half a month in advance with slogans like, "Listen up, guys. Whatever other people's kids have, I want to," ads that disrespected men and fueled conflict. Back then, the comment sections under those ads were filled with guys responding in unison, "What about gifts for men?" It got so intense that many ad comment sections had to be cleared out completely. For about 3 years now, I've been posting videos around every holiday, urging people not to turn Valentine's Day into simp day, and this year, my wish finally came true. But a lot of businesses still haven't figured out who's actually spending the money in the couple economy. It's men. At the very least, you'd think they'd show some respect to the ones paying. Instead, they've turned emotional blackmail into a packaged holiday necessity, marketing it through moral coercion. No gift means you're stingy. Well, the more you push that line, the stronger the resentment grows among men. Over time, it reaches a tipping point and an explosion becomes inevitable. Especially in recent years, with tensions between genders on the rise, using discriminatory ads like these isn't just adding fuel to the fire, it's begging for a blaze. Have you ever come across those videos complaining about gifts from guys? The comments are absolutely vile. Or remember when Li Jiaqi recommended gifts for men during a live stream, and the screen was flooded with, "He doesn't deserve it"? All of this just deepens the divide, and men are taking notice. What could have been a balanced couple economy has been forcibly twisted into a one-sided simp economy, where the ones giving don't even get respect in return. But the real power has always been in men's hands. If they stop spending, the whole system collapses. Sure enough, short-sighted people love to chop down the trees their predecessors planted, leaving the next generation to roast in the sun. Now, whenever gift-giving comes up, the comment sections are almost entirely guys showing off what they bought for themselves. It's obvious, men have figured it out. Why put up with frustration in relationships when they can just love themselves instead? The new generation of men is voting with their wallets, and the old simp economy has officially been replaced by the self economy. The video is coming to an end, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. I'll keep updating with content you love, and your support is my biggest motivation to keep going. Also, feel free to leave any suggestions in the comments. I'll be picking some of your feedback from there, and those selected will get a mysterious reward from me.